Do you get that feeling like when you're about to go on a roller coaster ride that
Yes,
you know
that's exactly.
you do not? You're like, oh man, I'm gonna go, but you really everything in you is like, I do not want to go on this ride.
I'm at the top of the
Is that what it
roller
is?
coaster, yes.
Really?
That's what I'm feeling right now.
That's what it feels like? Oh, that's the worst. Your stomach starts nodding up. Oh, let me stop.
you.
Let me stop.
Thank you.
Let me stop. You know, the first and last time. Oh, wait. How do I word this right? All right. There is one ride at Six Flags that I rode one time and one time only, and I'll never ride it again.
Superman?
Yeah. How did you know that? Oh, you're my wife. You would know. That's right. You're my wife.
I've never ridden that one.
You never got on that one?
Nope.
Why?
Because I know better.
Did you get in line?
Nope.
You didn't even get in line?
Nope.
So then we got to go to Six Flags.
I'm the type that if I get in
then
line,
we got to take a
I'm
trip.
getting on the ride.
Okay, we got to take a trip then.
Just not on the Superman.
Why? No, I'm saying we got to take a trip to go on the Superman. I think it'll be very therapeutic of us if we both faced our fears together. Because I went on it. I know what it was like. You never been on it. So
And you know what it's like.
Exactly.
Wow. My husband.
Let's do it. Let's face our fears together. We'll bring the gimbal with us.
Wow.
It'll be our first and last trip together.
Wow.
The first drop is going to be a heart attack.
Yes. Yes.
All right. You want to... Gil got better looking. Hey, yo. All right. Let's start the show. You ready? You ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Buckle up.
Battle to the death, fighting till I take my last breath, till there's nothing left, till this flesh, till this past tense. Got up on the fence, henceforth this intense. I was lost, now a friend, now a force with the pen for the love.
Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Marrio Esco Live. I am your host, Marrio Esco, and alongside me is my good friend, my better half. As you can see, Gil is not with us today, but prayers to Gil. We love you, brother, man. You know, it's gonna be temporary for now. He'll be joining us again. But yeah, man. So today I'm excited. I got my wife with me today, Samy Esco, in the building. Let me throw the big hand claps.
What am I doing here?
Samy Esco in the building.
Hey, Pete.
There we go. All right. There we go. Shout out to our people. Benjamin already in the building. We love you, brother. YouTube was good. Facebook was good. Twitch, what up? Periscope was good. Unashamed audience was good. Spotify, Apple, Google, Podbean. We love y'all. Check out d2lproductions.com. This is going to be weird for me. These headphones is like, I'm not used to this, but this is cool. I got this.
Sorry, baby.
How you feeling? Are you good?
I'm good.
Are you good?
I'm good.
My co-pilot, all right? This is just like driving. Why does it feel like we're driving on a big family trip right now? Like, baby, you good? We acting like we're driving a plane. Check out d2lproductions.com. We got merch available there, 848. All that good stuff, music in the works. Samy, you can testify, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Music in the works.
Always.
Always?
Always.
You would say I'm always working on music?
Well, when you have the time, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm already starting with you. What else? Subscribe to our YouTube. Hit our number up, 774-243-0385. Leave a prayer request or a topic of your choice, or say what's up or whatever. Leave a review. 774-243-0385. Check out Me Live Picks on Spotify. Be sure to share the show, leave a review, and recap last episode. Skeeter. What do we talk about? Gil doing backflips off stages. What else? What was Skeeter about? Do you remember what that was about?
No.
I remember
Which one Gil would be.
I remember at one point I used to like take really descriptive details of what we discussed.
Yeah.
And then somewhere along the way we were like, you know what? Let's just chill and talk. Let's just, whatever. I think we talked about Locks versus Dipset a little bit. I don't know. What movie were we talking about? Space Jam.
Yes.
Which, by the way, Amadi's changed her mind. She likes the newer one. So I won that argument. So shout out to me for winning that argument.
Whatever.
Where's my hand claps?
Gone.
No. No, where's my hand claps? All right, whatever. Featured music, Wilson, Starlight, John Keefe, Summer is Ours. Let me see. Do I got my hand claps back? There it is. Whew, I was scared. Hold up, we still got Gil with us. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, yeah. That's what's up. So how you doing, babe? Are you still feeling nervous right now? Are you good? How you feeling?
Is it obvious?
Is it different? Is it different being in front of is it the camera?
It is.
Or is it more so that you got to fill Gil's slot and you got to be ready to say...
I'm not going to compare to Gil. I give this to Gil.
Babe, you got to give yourself more credit than that. You are witty. It's just the thought of being in front of the camera, the pressure is like, is that what it is?
Yes.
All right, you're telling me, you're talking to me with your eyes right now. You're like, all right, change it up.
No me gusta.
All right, so you like being behind the camera.
Yes.
So do you enjoy...
People must be like, what?
Do you enjoy doing the video work then?
I do.
Yeah.
So, behind the camera.
So how did you feel about the new gimbal we got?
Fire.
Yeah? Why you like
but
it?
it's a lot to learn. I still have a lot to learn.
Baby, it's not that difficult though.
It is for me.
Okay, what did you find challenging the most? Because it's pretty much, it just keeps everything still. So what's the challenge?
Trying the different techniques. The different settings.
So going down at the ground
Yeah.
and then coming up and doing all the cool things and all that stuff. Like what I did.
Whatever.
You want me to show it? I got a video of it.
Oh my God.
You want to see it?
Sure.
So it says, follow the path, follow your heart. Looks like we're going on the yellow trail.
I still got that same laugh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going on.
That's
this
what the gimbal.
perfect trail over
To
here.
my podcasters, I'm showing
Really
showing
cool
some
little thing here.
some footage of us using the gimbal.
We're on a
I
trail
should have showed your shots. I'm just showing my
in the
shots.
wilderness of the wild.
That's okay.
I'm supposed to be teaching
You
you.
never know what you might bump into.
Momzilla's coming.
All right, that's
As
enough.
you
That's
can
enough.
see, this is supposed to be.
Why does it sound like there's raptors in here?
Okay, all right, cool.
What is
There's
that?
Raptors. All right, cool. But you did use it. You got to, do your
That
thing
was
with it.
supposed to be a teaching lesson, guys.
You know what though? Like the way that we were using it, it's not really ideal for you to, unless, I don't know, there's probably people out there who use the gimbal and they're really good at it and they could probably
figured it
skateboard
out,
with
if
the
I-
gimbal. Like
If
they
I
can go
figured it
around.
out, I can see myself really.
Can you see
enjoying
yourself
it.
skateboarding with the gimbal?
Not skateboarding, roller skating.
Roller skating?
Mm-hmm.
You know they do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They get shots like that. Like they follow. So those shots that you see like the skateboarders doing their tricks and stuff like that, a lot of times is dudes on skateboards or skates following them. And they just got the camera down following as they're going. They're just rolling on the skates.
They have. To
You
be
get the
real
clean
good to do that.
shots. Really clean shots.
I'm not at that level yet.
And you have some guys that carry the huge, the ones on set, like Dan Rosario,
Mm-hmm.
when he has the red camera, the big
Mm-hmm.
gear.
Yeah.
There's dudes that have all that gear on and they're on rollerblades. Like rollerblading around with all that gear on, getting the shot. Anything for the shot. You know.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
I'm over here trying to.
I know my
trying to
limit.
get you like, yo, anything for the shop, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta. So would you do that though? Would you jump on skates and try to use the camera?
I know my limit, but yeah, I would try. I think that'd be fun.
How about like lay down on the skateboard and then we just like
If we needed a specific shot, yeah, sure.
we push you down the hill. Like, just
No,
like-
not down a hill. Okay. Wow.
I can't wait to actually put this thing in use though. Like I can't wait. I have some ideas with this thing and Gil has some ideas as well. And I think it's not, we're not going to use it for like, you just take it out. It's hard like to just take out the camera, put it on the gimbal and then follow people around, have to focus. Like it's not really, I think for our use, it's not intended for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually, you got to coordinate the shots, plan the shots.
Which you always do anyways.
Yeah, but even more so now with the gimbal. Because now we can like, I mean, with the features that thing has, the things that they could do.
I know.
What's the name of that thing? So I can do a creative tip real quick. What's it? The Weeble S something. Don't I got it over here?
Always unprepared.
All right, creative tip. There it is. The Weeble S. This thing will step your game all the way up. Y'all need to cop yourself one of these for real.
Beauty.
This,
Yeah.
I mean, this is a game changer, man. Let me drop some gems for y'all. This is a game changer for real. Look it up. Weeble S, check it out. Just copping one of these is totally worth it. Gives your videos a whole different feel. Gil is probably over there watching this like, why? 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 You see, this is why. If I was there, I'll be telling them, shut up. Stop. Hey, man. Go cop yourself one. It's dope. Yeah. This is what we were playing with.
It was fun, but then we were eaten alive.
Yeah, and then we had to dip out of it.
Goodness gracious.
The mosquitoes are no joke.
Now it don't matter what time of day.
That's one thing that you don't think of, like when you think of moving. You're like, yo, I want to go somewhere where it's tropical and beautiful and nice and everything's gorgeous and then you go down there and you forget, oh yeah, there's scorpions that come with this. There's rattlesnakes over here. There's always a trade-off, no matter what. Especially if the place is beautiful. If it's gorgeous for a reason because it needs to have the other thing that counters it. There's always a catch. There's gotta be. It's never like just gorgeous and that's it.
Nope.
There's always gonna be a catch with it.
Always.
Sammy, you good?
How am I doing, babe? How am I doing?
Your girl's like, yo. All right. So let's go back to the stabilizer. So you like the stabilizer, and you think you're gonna be able to shoot the shots that we're gonna shoot?
Do you think
You want me to take shots of you skating around? Actually,
that'd be fun.
You want me to do like one of those like slow mo and then fast and then make it like really colorful and dope and like
Things
almost
that
like an
you
ad
could do?
and
What?
sell the skates that you're wearing because that's what you do. You walk around and everybody's like, where did you get that purse? And then you sell the purse. Where did you get those glasses? You sell the glasses. Yo, Gil, that's one thing we missed out on, man. We should have just bought a whole bunch of gear for Sammy and just been like, yo,
I'm always
cover her head to toe with our gear.
Everyone else's products. I mean, you gotta hook up people.
Yeah. You hook up businesses. You're hooking up businesses is what you're doing. You need the affiliate program so that way you can get a little cut out of deal.
You're supposed to get me started.
All right, so you want me to do the skating thing, and you're gonna do the backwards skating to show off your skills.
Well, I'm learning.
You still can't do the backwards skating? I thought you had that.
But I'm still in the learning process.
When's the last time we went ice skating? I would never do
Wow.
that. I would never. I don't know how we used to do that.
Yeah. That was
Like
fun.
the public one when all the amateurs were out on with blades on their feet.
I know.
The kids falling on the ice, like sliding around and stuff. Did they change those things? Did they change how they do that?
I don't know because they have it in Worcester.
I remember that. That's
Public.
dangerous. The kid just fall down and just like, I remember that. Hopping over people with your.
That's why every
your
time you
ice skates?
fall, you close your fingers.
When's the last time we went ice skating? Do you remember? It was a minute ago.
Yeah.
I don't think I.
Well, the last time I went ice skating was at my niece's birthday party about 5 years ago. So you way further back. Do you even know how to still ice skate?
No. I mean, I surprised myself that one time when we took the kids rollerblading and I was out there and I was like, hold up a second. I was holding Ali's hands. I was like, all right, come on. Like, just taking Ali along. And I don't know, the music got into me or something. And I was like, where's Ali? And I was like, just, I was off. I started a conga line. I was like, let's go. We're all skating backwards. It looks like a music video all of a sudden.
Is this that roller coaster?
I think so. Oh man. Yeah. No, that was I surprised myself then.
Mm.
I didn't know I had it in me. I didn't know I still had it in me. Let me check these comments out. Oh, everybody, yo, Gil laughing. Wait, Gil look different. I can't tell what it is, but he looked different. I got pretty. Gil got dolled up with it. Oh man. Gil, you did hear. He said, "Nah, new Space Jam is trash." I told you, man. I told you, bro. Kids are gonna have a different flavor, a different likes. And that was I knew it. Once they did the little 3D upgrade thing and the little kid was upgrading his dude and they had all this crazy stuff, I was like, yep, that's it. And they give it that Fortnite feel.
Yeah.
They did give it that Fortnite feel.
They did.
Actually, it was just like Fortnite. They had the event. They all got like beamed in. Just recently, it was so weird. We had all the nieces, right? All the nieces
awesome.
and nephews. Just recently, they come all rushing from the lake. They all went to the lake. And this was at what time? This was like in the afternoon. In the afternoon, they all come running to the house. And you're like, what's going on? And they're running and they're like, we're going to miss it. We're going to miss it. I'm like, miss what? And I think this is weird because I'm like, first of all, we live in demand. Like, miss what? Like back in the day, the show started at 7, and if you didn't show it on time, you missed it. So I'm already like, what are they talking about? They run right to the Xbox. They hook up the Xbox and everything, and they jump right to Fortnite.
Went in different directions.
Right to Fortnite. Who was it? Ariana Grande.
Mm-hmm.
Ariana Grande was performing on Fortnite. Like what? That's what we come to now. I wonder if she got paid for that performance. Can you imagine that?
I would imagine.
I'm about to how do you call it? NFTs or whatever. I'm about to digitize myself into the digital world. Like, I'll perform. I'll go on tour in the digital world.
Like,
deal with my digital self.
Wow.
I don't deal with people in person. I only deal with it digitally. Well, that's kind of like what people do nowadays. I mean, it's all text, or some people don't even text. Some people like only specific apps. Like some people only like. Oh man, yeah, that's what we come to. Digitize myself. Was it VeggieTales wasn't the same when they went digital too. Space Jam did the same thing. You got to keep up with the times, man. Didn't SpongeBob do the same thing? You got to keep up with the times. You know, they made everything real. It was ever since that Batman movie. Ever since Chris Nolan took Batman and made it realistic, everybody was like, hold on. We can make everything real. Like everybody was like, make the cartoons real. Now you got Sonic in the real world and all these movies with the animations crossing over to the real world. Like,
I have to admit, I'm actually liking them all.
You like those?
Yeah.
You enjoy those?
I think they're doing a pretty good job.
You know, for me, like Gil asked me about the Space Jam thing, and my initial response was, It's just a movie. It's just a movie. Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's movies that you just watch just because, like Hook. We like Hook.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Like, Hook is just something you throw on, right? Like,
Yep.
if you're like, Saturday bumming, maybe it's rainy outside, movie night, set a vibe, throw Hook. Like, throw Hook on. Or what else? What else we throw on as default? Like, one of the things that we're like, throw that on.
Well, it depends, because like.
But we're weird. We'll be like, throw Hook on, and then we'll be like, throw Godzilla versus King Kong. And then we're like,
it depends on like what you're in the mood for.
Oh man, yeah, facts.
I'm
That's
sure
true.
everybody's like that though.
But we're movie lovers, so we like all different types of flavors, and yeah, we like those. Like, I was the type of dad that would secretly choose the cartoons for the kids. Because I wanted to see that one, you know what I mean? Like, you walk in, you're like, why is Aliana watching Ninja Turtles? She's only
well, now our girls like
she's
Marvel,
supposed to be watching
they're into
like
all that stuff.
What did they watch? Oh, the sign language. What was that?
Tiny time.
It's signing time with Alex and Leah. It's signing time with Alex. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. That's like, I need the auto-tune with it. It's signing time. I remember I used to learn. I used to learn all kinds of signs just watching that.
Because they were able to.
Yeah, I remember that. Who was the one that used it the most? Was it Alia?
Nati was the one.
No,
that put
our
me onto
kids.
it.
Our kids
Amaris.
use it. Was it Amaris? I thought no. I'm not. Nah, Aiden was just like, no, I'm not signing nothing.
I don't think I. Even
Aiden signs is like this. Just give me that. Just that. Give it to me. Over there. That. Give me that. That's Aiden sign.
Yeah. It didn't even make it to him.
You notice how we started with the hey, listen, man, Christians who are on their second, third child, keep the fire burning. Like, don't you notice, like, we started with Veggie Tales, and then Aiden was like, Godzilla versus King Kong. Like, what happened? Was it that he was a boy, or was it that, like, what happened, man? Did we backslide here? We gotta pray. What's going on? Sometimes our bodies, sometimes she'd be like, how come they're watching this? Our bodies would sometimes be like, why they watching this? She would be angry too. She'd call them out. Like, I couldn't watch this.
Like, oh man, okay, guys, you gotta go.
Oh man. All right, y'all. We're gonna jump into our feature track, take a quick break. This is Do It for the King remix with Averex. Averex, bro. Yo, is that Ave? Yo, Gil, is that Ave? That will be crazy. Dude, if Averex is Ave, that will be crazy. I gotta look into that. Cause I heard Ave. He went Christian. Is that how you say it? I heard Abe got saved. Abe got saved. Anyway, here's Do It For Her. Do It For the King. Do It For Her. My bad. That's Gil Vargas. That's a song from Gil. Check that out too. But here's Do It For the King remix with Averex. Here we go.
I do this for the king, for them rappers wrapped in bling bling, locked in sing as blood can spring clean. Thugs that gunsling from blood and cuss team. The scene is obscene, but the scenery is ripe for the harvest. Whole family coming with gifts like the partridge. Artists is arsonists, important it's like cartridges. It's marvelous like Hagler. Leave the 99 grind, go after the straggler. For the blood, they draw blood, we face Draculas. No cap, you do the math, it's like calculus. No slack, Lee in his pack, I'm like Maximus. Sold out, he paid the tab, that's why they taxing us. They wanna shut us down, kill a Christ in us. But the fight in us, light in us, don't light limits. So we break glass when it's light tinted. Sight centered on Christ with a slight grimace like Mike, we strike.
I retire my heat, D-Wade, I still feel free to walk through any hood like who want beef. Or mild mannered with no hammer, they can't touch me. Finally taken by force, man, horseman's creed. And a whack in the street with liars and braggarts. You bring more calm than palm trees and hammocks. To the drug addict with vein tracks is used up. When the moon full, the spoonful, they shoot up, suiting up. Be astronauts and rockets, fishbowl over the neck, sword in the pocket. Salvation helmet, the sword of the spirit. Curly head kid, I'm Lando with lyrics. Give me space, Star Wars with 4 doors. If you like the coupe, we could shoot like outdoors. These bars for the body, but the roof is our Lord. Do it for the king till he asks for encores. Oh,
do it for the king, do it for the king. We don't do it for a name, more than just a fame. Ask me why I do it, I'ma say the same. We do it for the king, do it for the king. Do it for the king, do it for the king. We don't do it for a name, more than just a fame. Ask me why I do it, I'ma say the same. We do it for the king, do it for the king. They ask me why I do this, I'm doing this for the truest. Hold up, it's the remix, I'm doing this with the crewest. Influenced by God, fluent with speech. Teach congruently, reach those who've been ruined by speech. From some rappers who preach the streets. Capture the weak minds who don't fact it was reap when you so blind. Reap when I sold lines like fabrics. Cut from a different cloth, no average pattern. After the one who patterned Saturn, the moon and the heavens. I'm consumed by his blessings, not consumed by the weapons of my enemy. My energy is intercede. Tell Judas, been a key, I'm menacing. Walking like a Moses on top, with a boat is like a lotus. At my lowest, I was stoic, not heroic. I'm devoted, know his word, living quoted. Pray these verbs really show. Off the curb on the road to the streets where I reached and lead. Pray my feet landed, plan and understand that I do it for the
wisdom
king.
and proverbs. Synthetic parallelism, sprinkled through God's word. Shema Bereshit, antithetic when I speak, synonymous with the speech. Bon appetit. Hating like Satan, man they Haman. Downpouring dry season, boy he raining. Book of Chronicles illogical. 7:14, counting 9 in the north. You need 11 more kings. Don't do it for the rings or the fancy things. Treat the track like perm, we can dance and sing. Now it's praise to the most high. Used to let the toast slide. Now we break bread, think of him when we toast wine. Hung him like a clothesline, opened up a closed mind. What we do it for? His majesty is beautiful. Sadducees was fluent though. Came to delude him, slow word became flesh. That's why we do it though.
Do it for the king, do it for the king. We don't do it for a name, more than just a fame. Ask me why I do it, I'ma say the same. We do it for the king, do it for the king. Do it for the king, do it for the king. We don't do it for a name, more than just a fame. Ask me why I do it, I'ma say the same. We do it for the king, do it for the king.
I was lost in need of a change. Images of dollar bills covered my brain. Evil flooded medulla, hustler, not a shooter. Any way you cook it, I was headed for flames. It was dark and hell is hot. Slipping through life, falling in this melting pot. Satan's moonlight, yeah, let me take my shot. 2 left feet, but I give it all I got. Spin and turn a lot. Like I know what I'm doing. I think I'm building a life, but I'm just coming to ruin. Look, I know it ain't right. I'm too busy pursuing the benefits of this night. I mean, the darkness is moving. I mean, the darkness is booming. And I ain't trying to dodge the flood. Felt I deserved this pain, dodge this love. Played ignorance for years, but I knew what it was. A king on his throne trying to give me a home. No matter what I did, he never left me alone. Saw the books full of debt and he canceled the loan. Now I do it for the king, do it for the king. This is life, this is more than a song. Look. He never left me alone. Saw the books full of debt and he canceled the loan. Now I do it for the king, do it for the king. This is life, this is more than a song, yeah. He never left me alone. Saw the books full of debt and he canceled the loan. Now I do it for the king, do it for the king. This is life, this is more than a song, word.
Fire, fire, man. Hand claps. Dope track. Dope track. I don't know if that's the same Avex. I'm sorry, this is still getting used to this headsets. We're gonna get through this.
You want to switch?
Nah, it's good. It's fine. I don't know if it's the same Avex. Hold up. My phone's going off. Gotta make sure the kids are all right. Yeah, thanks, Gil. I don't know if it's the same Ave. We should call him Ave. But that'll be dope if it is. That'll be fire. But that was dope.
I don't want to, Gil. Sorry, guys.
What's he saying? You need to speak in the mic. Get yourself in that mic. Gil's over there coaching on the sideline. Step your game up. He's like yelling like, step your game up, woman. What's wrong with you?
Throw me in the water again.
Gil, how's it feel to be on the other side, man? Hello from the other side. Sorry, I need the auto tune. I should like carry an auto tune with me wherever I go. Like,
Could you imagine?
you know, what stinks about being like half in and half out is that you just can't come out with it and just do it. You know, it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to that. I'm not, you know, just carry a little auto tune with me. Why not? Hey, listen, the guitars do it. They tune their stuff up. Why can't we? You know what I'm saying? Like, before they start, they be like, dum, 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 dum. You know?
That's true.
Why can't I be like, all right, hold on one second.
Auto tune your voice.
Go ahead, perform for me. All right, hold on one second. It's a whole different. It's like Beyonce. No.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have that.
Oh man, that's hilarious. What do you think about the direction I'm going in right now currently?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Can you talk right in that mic? Let me push that closer to you.
Goodness, I gotta eat the thing.
You have to. You got to be right up on that mic.
Good thing you just washed these.
I didn't get the lint out though.
That's okay.
I don't know how
They
to get the
can't see
lint out.
that.
You know what? How much are we in right now? We about
Half hour.
half hour?
Holy moly, that's it.
We a half hour in.
We got that.
Usually I'm coughing at this point, right?
Wow.
Right? Yeah, right? You notice that?
No.
Like usually at this point I'm like like I'm dying.
Usually about an
Like,
hour in.
is it an hour
your
in?
eye starts to bother you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
No, usually at this point I'm coughing.
I haven't noticed that one.
All right. Cool.
But I did notice the
Finally,
eye one.
man. Yo, wash your mics, man. Hey, creative tip.
Hey, no, that's
Here's
true.
some gems. Wash your mics, man. It might be dirty. Yo, another creative tip, man. Here's me and Gil, you know, wanting to step our skills up in the studio, and we were like, yo, we need a new microphone. We need a studio mic. We realized that we've been recording with a microphone that we've been having for a minute. You remember?
Yeah.
Abuelita Fanny's basement?
Yes. Wow. That's older than our children.
That's when I had that little, remember that little laptop, the white laptop? You remember that?
No.
I had that little small white laptop.
Oh, that box looking thing?
Yeah, the little white. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's the Apple Mac.
It was
or
something. It was like
something.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we were like, yo, we got to step this up with research and everything. We're like, wait a minute. We got dope mics right here. What are we doing? And we're like, yo, let's try these. So we put these Shure mics to test, and man, we've been missing out.
It's beautiful.
So I'm excited about using these mics.
And I'm excited for people to hear where you're going.
It's a weird direction.
But it's so
I don't know where I'm going, man. I'm just going with it.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. What do you, when you're in the car, what's your go-to? Oh, you told me, K-Love.
Yeah.
The worship music. When it comes to like secular, like who's your favorite artist right now? Off the top of your head.
I don't really have.
What song comes to mind?
No song.
No song? You like the 80s,
I
like
the old school.
Like the Weekend.
With
the 808s. Boom.
No. Not that.
No? No. No, I thought that's what you like. The 80s stuff.
No. I like Jodeci and TLC. And
I thought you liked the
that
80s,
old.
like the, like the Stranger Things, like when it has that 80s feel.
Oh, I do think I do.
I
like
see.
that too. Yeah. But I'm all over the place too.
Okay.
I listen to all kinds of stuff.
No, you do. Because you surprised me with like
yeah.
the oldies stuff. I'm like, how do you know that?
I'd be like, that's my mom.
When we go in the elevator, like, every single song. Like, how do you know these songs? It doesn't. All those CVS, Walgreens, elevators. Like, you know every single one of those.
I question myself. Like, dang, how do I know this song?
Oh, you surprise yourself too? You're like, what? Where did I get this from?
I have.
And you know them. Like you would, you sing them word for word.
It's weird.
It is weird. I'm like, how do you, and you're looking at me like, I don't know how I'm doing this. And you're singing it word for word. And I'm like, well, you must know it. You're singing it.
Instead of looking at you like, how do you not know this song?
Right. You're looking at me like, how do I know this song? And you're just sitting there singing it word for word for word. I'm like, I've never heard this song in my life. Where did you hear this song?
Yeah.
Was it your mom like listening to the radio?
Yeah.
In the car? Was it the car that you got introduced to music?
Car. Yeah.
So it's car rides.
Yep.
And you
Maybe that's why I enjoy music.
Was it long car rides?
Not necessarily.
Just car rides.
Yeah.
Hey, your mom was jamming to some music, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember she had a old dang, I forgot what kind of car it was. A Chevy something, and it had the T, like the door to the roof came off.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty dope for the 90s.
Did your mom rollerblade and roller skate?
She used to skateboard.
Did she really?
Mm-hmm.
Your mom's was a skateboarder.
Yeah, she was a tomboy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think my mom was a lawyer. No.
She worked.
She came out a lawyer. She was just like,
yeah.
Your mom was a skateboarder. My mom was a lawyer.
Oh.
Maybe that's where you get it from. And your grandmother.
Part,
and your grandmother writes.
Yeah.
Your grandmother's a writer.
I don't know where she.
I had a
from.
dope talk with your grandmother this weekend.
God bless her.
Really dope talk. And you know what was really dope about it?
What?
Is that she was telling me about the hunger to write. And I got tripped out. I was like, yo, she knows. I'm like, yo, this lady knows. She's like, she said, when you have the urge to create, you have to do it. You have to.
Yeah.
If you have the urge to write, you have to write. And I was like, man, like, wow.
Shout out to my abuelita.
Yes, shout out. Shout out to abuelitas.
She's so cute. I have a book upstairs somewhere.
That goes to show it doesn't matter age, it doesn't matter like it doesn't matter culture, it doesn't matter anything. Like that's just a thing in creatives.
Yeah.
Talking to her, I was bugging out. I was like, how can I relate with her? This is crazy.
It has nothing to do with music.
Yo, crazy. And that also showed me the burden I gotta carry for all my life.
What do you mean?
It doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Well, maybe for some people it does. I don't know. When did you realize when you were a kid? At what age did you realize that you weren't going to be playing with dolls anymore? Were you the type of kid that were like, nah, I'm playing with dolls for the rest of my life? I'm always going to be playing with like toys and stuff like that. Were you like the kind of kid like that? When did you realize like, nah?
Well, I don't know.
No, that ain't when homework started getting a bit crazier?
Probably.
When homework was like, oh man, like I got
probably. And then when the good shows started to come out,
Yeah.
Full House,
Yeah,
I wanted to just watch that instead of play.
Yeah.
But I once owned a Baby Alive. Yeah, I think they were still.
What?
The Baby Alive.
What is that?
A doll. So I did have a doll. I think that's the only doll I can remember having.
What, did it like poop and stuff? Like what?
It peed.
Oh, it peed?
Yeah. Actually, I think it pooped too.
Did it?
Yeah. You'd feed it the green.
You had to feed it and
mushy
change it and
stuff.
all that?
Yeah. Yep. Oh man, I did
It's like training. It's like those days when they give the toys for the training.
Yep.
Like, here's a kitchen set. Here's the cleaning products. Here's the tools.
Teach him early.
That's facts. I didn't get none of those. I had to use imagination the whole time.
Mm.
I was the kid that had the bag filled with miscellaneous toys in it. Like it would be like it's like Toy Story for real. It was like that. It was like well, there's some big ones, some messed up ones, so
Wow.
some new ones. I don't know. They're all mixed together. It's Marvel, it's Ninja Turtles, whatever. I was one of them kids. And then I'd take them all out and be like, all right, you got to create your story now. And that's it. You make your story. That was that was me. That's what you married.
And I love it because I see it in the children now too.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't even realize, like, for me, I didn't realize I was straight up practicing like directing. I didn't storytelling, directing, you know what I'm saying? Like creating a story and naming these characters and all like that creative process, if it develops, it can be useful.
That's right.
That's where you get film directors and script writers and all
I'd
that.
be seeing the houses that Aiden and Aliana be building on Minecraft.
Architects.
Wow.
Yo,
Wow.
for real. You know what's really impressive about that too?
And I'm not saying that because they're my kids.
No. Not only that, if they don't have a certain item, they'll create something from the items they have to make the item they want. So if I can't make a stand-up shower, I'm gonna take this thing, flip it upside down, and then they make a stand-up shower.
Yep.
It's like they code it themselves, and they're like, "Okay, word, we're gonna do it this way."
Crazy.
I'm like, "Yo, how? This is crazy."
So imagine now when they get older. Imagine.
Minecraft in a way is like their Tetris.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like to upgraded Tetris. Like in our age, it was like click click click.
Flat 1D.
It's like bloop bloop bloop.
I miss playing that.
Just fit the pieces together. Doot, doot, doot. That's it. That or what was it? The other fun one. Oh, Solitaire. The quick default was Solitaire.
Yeah.
Or Pac-Man.
Oh, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man was a fun one too.
I always get eaten.
What level you get it to?
I don't think I ever got past one. I don't know. I see them things chasing me and my anxiety kicks in.
It's like bills coming after you. Like, no. Don't you wish there was that little thing you could eat where you could now eat them? You know what I mean? Like, get the bill collectors. Get out of here. That's called tax return. No. It's like every tax return with tax season, you just get this extra boost.
Wow.
Oh yeah, take this. Oh yeah. Yeah. You miss those games?
I do.
We had that little system at one time.
And another thing that's weird is the kids ask me to play with them sometimes, and I'm just not really a gamer. Which is weird because when I was younger, I loved playing the Nintendo.
That's not weird.
And Sega.
That's not weird.
I was so good at it. The Super Mario Brothers and the Sonic. I was so good at it. Give that to me now, forget it. I don't know what happened.
Life happened, baby.
How do you forget to play a video game?
I think it's just interest. Like, you're just like, all right, I got this. You just got to figure it out.
Yeah, and then I die 2 seconds in.
Now we gotta step that up. So now it's like rock climbing or like I can't front when we went to that trip and we brought Aliana up to the ropes course in the little arcade. I can't front. I can't say this.
Why?
I can't say this. What am I doing? Oh man. Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. Dude. Oh man. So I followed her all the way through. I'm like, word. All right. You know, there was some stages I was like, all right, I'm gonna just take the easier path. Like there's no need to show up. Then she was brave enough. She showed me up, man. She went up to the 3rd level.
You didn't go up there, did you?
Nah, I stayed below her. I was like, let me follow her underneath. So wherever she went, I stayed under her just in case. Because I was like, but I mean, she was tied up and everything. But I was so shocked. Because there was one where it's 3 levels up, right? Mm-hmm. But there's a section of the building where they have a whole opening, like down to the lowest level.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, that's where the stairs are, where we go up the stairs.
But you guys got to see it from the rope.
Yeah, because the ropes course literally went across the entire building. It covered the whole building.
That's dope.
So she went all the way on the other side of the building, where you first come up the steps, that area.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 3 levels up, and then where the stairs are, you can see all the way down, and there's this one that goes right across it.
And she
did it.
That's my
She did it. I was
girl.
like, this girl, man, wow. I was super
She would
shocked.
love rock climbing.
I was shocked. I was like, man. I was scared I was gonna fall. I was like, I'm like, is this thing really gonna hold me up? Like, does it really hold me up? Like,
You're not that big, babe.
I'm getting bigger fast. You know?
Yeah.
Gotta get back in that gym. We
Yeah,
were doing
us too.
good. Huh?
Us too.
We were doing good at that one time.
I know.
Getting up, getting in there.
I miss it.
we'll get back here.
There's just so much going on in life.
Yeah, facts. Facts. You know what? But you're not enslaved to anything. That's what's important.
Mm.
It's that, yes, be a good steward. Yes, build good routines. And it's important to have those routines. I think, that's the area I got to step up on, is just that, those routines. And I'm sure a lot of our routines are getting disrupted because of COVID and everything going on. And who knows if they're going to mandate the vaccination, what's going on with that.
Let's
And
hope not.
there's back and forth with that going on and all this other stuff. But it's still important to maintain. What was it that you read? It said, there's something you read and it said, just keep moving forward.
Yes. Yes. That
What
was
it say? Like, no matter.
a sermon I was listening to from Elizabeth Elliot. I was watching something that she was teaching, and she just kept saying, no matter the trials, the struggles, if you have God in your side, life just goes on. You have to remember, life goes on. Because she gave a testimony about one of her late husbands and how how he got murdered and how she had to move forward life. And I'm listening to this.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, that's difficult.
Did she get remarried?
Oh, of course, yeah.
So she got remarried.
Yeah. But
So her
still, that
husband died.
was murdered. Yeah.
Oh,
I can't
my.
remember how. I can't remember, but
Yikes.
yeah. But it was powerful to hear that. Very encouraging.
Especially when you're witnessing somebody who went through something very,
Dramatic, yeah.
yeah. Wow. Just keep moving forward.
Yep.
Trust in God and keep moving forward.
Yep.
So going back to what I'm saying, it's good to have routine. It's good to do things, I guess, religiously, but freely.
Right.
So not stuck to anything. So if you, like, some people will be like, if you miss gym day, everything's over,
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Everything's ruined.
yeah. Where that can be an idol for some people.
Facts, yeah.
Anything could be an idol for some people. I remember the studio at times was an idol for me at times. I didn't even know it. I didn't notice it. I was just so driven to create that I never even noticed.
The effect that it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. You remember those times where I just was
Mhm.
like, yo, I need to creative mode. And the Lord really broke me in that area.
Yeah.
Praise God for maturing me there. But anything can be an idol, as you can see.
Yeah.
So as long as, just because you miss a few days, like, it's not to make an excuse, but it's just like, you just get back on. That's it. You just get back on, keep going.
That's true.
That's it. One every day, at a time. And then in the meantime, if you're continuing to gain weight during your non-workout times, there's probably another issue. So let's not skip over that. You know what I'm saying? So I know I gotta check myself. This boy can eat right here, man. That's where Aiden gets it from. Aiden's like,
Oh my goodness. What is happening?
Facts.
He's hungry every half hour.
Facts. And
Literally.
he's getting he's getting bigger. Kid's getting bigger. He's gonna be eating like a, what I mean? Like, it's gonna be me and him, like, competing for the food. Like, what are you eating over there? Give me that. 2 grown men eating.
Oh my word.
You
First
know?
of all, if he's a grown man, he should be on his own.
No, facts. Yeah, facts. With gems for that. Gems. I'll give you gems for that. Here's some hand claps. Why not? Throw some of this. Throw some of Gil. Facts. I like that. That was actually in my doc, and I can't believe that we actually went through it.
What?
Just what? Like creativity and hardship was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Gil today, and I told him like some of the things I struggle with, you know. But the things that I struggle with actually make me good at writing. You know what I'm saying?
Is that why your stuff is getting crazier and crazier?
Maybe. I don't know. Why? Because life is crazy. We're living La Vida Loca.
No, but for real, baby. That last track you just made.
I appreciate it. No, but I'm saying, like, I was telling Gil, I was like, you know, that's why it's come as you are. Because the Lord uses relationships in truth. Yo, this is important. Relationships in truth. Come as you are. Like relationships in truth, not in secrecy. In truth, confiding in one another, opening to one another. Those are the relationships he blesses because you're vulnerable. You're putting yourself in a vulnerable position.
Yeah.
Any relationship, there's vulnerability there. So, which is why it's dangerous when you start feeling like you want to isolate yourself. It's dangerous when you start feeling like, you know what, I want to avoid because you're not putting yourself in a vulnerable state to confide in somebody who probably has the ability through the power of the Holy Spirit to bless that relationship in God's providence and his sovereignty in a way that allows that person to exercise their gifts in God and bless you with encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Or some words that might convict you, rebuke if necessary, you know?
I do have some sisters in Christ that send me encouraging texts and stuff.
Man, see,
So
praise God for that. Hand claps for that. Hand claps to those people. I hear people say, check on your strong friends. I hear people say that. Check on your strong friends.
They're a blessing, honestly.
But it's a fact. Yeah. You got to, especially now, with everything
Especially
going
when
on.
you get a message on a day that you're just at your lowest. And you get a text, you know, it's...
Brandon in the building. Go ahead, baby. Shout out to
saying,
Brandon.
it's a blessing.
Too many times we fail and stay there. No, try again, move forward. Facts. Shout out to Brandon. Yup, with every step. And like you're saying, it's encouraging to have people that are, even just a text message.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like for me, I don't know if it's selfish. Do you feel this? But sometimes you write a text and you're like, maybe texting is not the way. Do you ever do that? You ever write a text and you're like, maybe I should call instead?
I know that some people can think that way, and I can see that, but I don't. The way I see it is, I mean, I'm reaching out because what if I struggle with talking on the phone?
Yeah, you see what this culture did to us. What happens if there was no phones? Would you be sending letters?
I would send letters.
You would?
Yeah.
Well, letters are sweet. I mean, text messages is sweet. It's not. I'm not taking away from that.
It's the thought that counts, right?
Yeah, I'm not taking away from that. But I guess the opposite side.
So, are you guys overthinking it, or am I underthinking it?
I think there's a balance between the two.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah, if you're always the texter, then it might be like, okay, wait a minute, you're always the texter. As in there's never a relationship outside of the text message.
No, there's relationships.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean.
Well, I mean, I see them at church.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm saying like in general. You know what?
Actually, I do have
some that are just right.
Yeah.
So that's cool, right?
Yeah, we just stayed in touch.
But you don't think like sometimes like guilty? Like you don't feel like I should I should probably do a little bit more than just text. You never think like that?
I think it depends on
who it is, the
who it is
relationship
and-
that you
yes,
have. True,
yes.
true. You just know those relationships.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. So in that relationship, it's respectable to say, we're going to text.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're a Christian mother, you're from my church, but, you know, we got lives, we got things going on, COVID situation, whatever the case may be going, and we're going to stay in contact. And then there's others that you see on the regular, you talk on the regular on the phone, you
and we'll
call.
even have like get-togethers. You know, like
Okay.
last summer we went miniature golfing. That was.
I
so much
love
fun.
when you do things like
That's-
that.
that's
I think that's dope.
I love that.
I got to do a lot more of that.
I need to include myself more too,
Yeah, take initiative.
because this COVID, man,
Yeah.
really put a wall in front of me.
Us trying to figure out how to navigate through everything and who to be around. Like at one point, like now it's a little bit better. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree.
But I don't know, because you know, I don't know. But there was a time where you were like, "Are we wearing masks or not?" Remember that? Like, there's a time where you're like, "Do you shake a hand or not?" Who's what? Like, who's like? Because some people on one side were like, "Who cares? I don't even care about none of this stuff."
And some are.
I mean, not being not being neglectful, being
Right.
respectful,
Right.
respecting, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the restrictions, but they were less concerned about it. And then there was others who were super concerned about it. And then you're
What
just
are
like,
you?
I think you were more on the concern side. You were more like,
I was at first.
because you were unsure. Everybody was unsure at first.
I was, at first.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I still have my sanitizer and
My sanitizer.
and my disinfectant stuff. But you can hug me. You can shake my hand.
Yeah.
I won't.
Is that like you gotta be careful on the podcast, baby. That's like now you're gonna get a fan like, hey, you said I could hug you. Hey, yeah. Well, slow down, everyone. Slow down.
You know what I mean. Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But yeah, so now you're kind of like, is it because you over it?
I am over it.
Or is it because you're just like, well, now you kind of get used to it, right? And
I'm
you see
over
what it does.
But I still pray that, you know.
Yeah, you still
get it,
being
we're
mindful
good.
of it. You still being, I mean, you always been the one to be like, wash your hands, keep your stuff clean. You always been that way. So, you know, this didn't really do anything other than make you that much more, you know.
That's bad.
On top of it. No, not necessarily. I think it's good. You got to be mindful of it. That's a good thing. If it wasn't for you, I would be.
Yes.
You're looking at me. What do you mean, yes?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Shoot, I had the dad that was like, when I fell and like broke my leg and my bone was sticking through my skin, my dad was like, get up, walk it off. You'll be all right. Like, pops, I'm in shock. I'm like, I'm in straight shock. I pass out.
Just give him a Tylenol.
Yeah, get him up. It's weak, kid.
Oh, my word.
Pick him up. He's all right.
I can see that.
Throw water in my face. He'll be all right. It makes him tougher. You know? It makes you stronger.
Actually, we can be like that, though.
No, I mean, to a certain extent,
we can be like that.
I think it's important. I think bumps and bruises are important.
Yes.
That's good. First of all, God designed that.
Mm.
God designed pain. God designed all that for a reason. That's where discipline is very important. Why do you think discipline is a tool? He designed it in order to get those receptors and those nerves in order to receive that pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great way for you to be like, don't ever do that again.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So,
yep.
Yeah, cheers.
It's funny
cheers
because I
to
was
that.
just telling, who was it? I was just telling somebody this story.
Who?
I was just telling somebody a story like that. How I got one good whooping.
And that's all it took.
Asked me if I did that mistake again.
That's all it took?
Nope. Yeah,
Yeah.
it works. I mean, it worked for me.
That's all it worked for me.
It worked for me.
Straightened me right up.
Yeah.
But bumps and bruises are important. So as long as it's not like they're by a cliff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not by a rattlesnake. You know, that's
Right.
not what we're saying. But you know,
Oh my goodness.
if it's
Well, you
controlled,
should
it's like, oh well, they need to get it scraped. They need to get it scraped.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you tell them, like, be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get on that.
Actually, today we went to the park, and Aiden was climbing, and my mom is looking at him. I could see the nervousness in her
She's like,
eyes,
go-
and I was like,
Go
so
get
I
him.
told him, I was like, Papi, be careful. And he's still climbing, whatever. And I said it once, and my mom looks at me, and I said, pues si se cae, he'll learn. She's like, ay. Grandmothers don't want to hear that. And I said, he'll be fine,
It's funny
that's
because
how you learn.
it's funny because they're the ones that are trying to stop us from eating whatever we want and making sure we eat our vegetables and eat all your food and all that stuff. And they're the ones that now we're yelling at them like, don't give my kids that. What are you doing? Like, they just give them whatever. And then the mindset is, hey, that's what grandparents are for. We're here to spoil them.
Yeah, this is a different type of life.
We're here to. I'm not here to be the one to yell at them and tell them what to do. That's your job. We're here to spoil them. And then we get them back, and then we got to train them all over again. Like, no, you don't step on the couches. You don't. No, what do you think this is?
True story.
Oh. Mm-mm. Get your feet off the couch. No jumping on the bed. No, you can't have candy at midnight. What are you doing up at midnight? What's going on? Mm-mm.
Actually, I got a text after midnight.
It's just,
She was like, Mom, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize the time.
yeah, you ratted yourself out. Where's your grandfather?
Oopsies.
I think it's dope that they're able to, get away though, spend time. You used to do that when you were younger. But you used to go states away, like a whole country away.
To stay with my sisters, yep. In New York.
Yep. Wow. No, not New York, in Florida, I'm saying. When you went to go visit your grandparents.
Oh, my grandmother, yep. I used to go over there. I know. I
For how long? Weeks at a time?
I think a week. Just 1 week. Probably the week of vacation that students have.
And you used to fly by yourself?
I can't remember if I
Or
flew
did you
with
go
my
with your mom?
brother. No, there was a time that I flew by myself.
And how old were you?
I was young, but they have this thing where they
come, they escort you and everything?
the whole
Oh, really? Would you do that with Amaris?
No. No.
Why? Why are you saying that,
Times
man?
are different. And even back then,
That's crazy, right?
it's not safe.
So they had
but-
the airport had the people that
Yeah.
came and
Yeah.
that's cool.
and they waited until I got picked up at the airport. But yeah,
Wow. That's dope.
fun times.
How old you were 12, you said?
Probably, yeah.
Wow. On your own.
But going to New York,
You weren't scared in the plane? Do you remember the plane ride? Man, I can't even.
don't.
That's crazy. Like you're on your own on the plane.
Yeah, I can't remember. But I remember
12
at
years
the
old.
Florida airport, when I got to Florida, I didn't know where to go. Holy moly, I was so scared.
I'm like terrified. Am I soft? Like I'm terrified. I'm
But
like,
that's the only part I remember.
and we're all sitting together, and I'm like, are you guys all right? Everyone's okay? You good? You good?
Goodness. Now,
You all right?
I get anxiety. But
Aye. Oh, well, we're both going to have it this time around.
yeah.
Lots of prayers this time around.
Oh, boy. The little one's
Hey.
excited, though.
We decided not to drive, so that's what, hey.
Yeah, no. That's too long of a drive.
Yeah. Just that drive that we took to,
South Carolina was... woo.
yeah, that was enough. That's enough. It was fun at one point.
It was.
I enjoyed it like the first couple times. driving to Florida. How long was it? It's a day. Like you got to stop in like Carolinas, right? Usually you stop in Carolina.
I don't remember.
Usually, I remember.
This was 14 years ago.
We would stop and like right when we hit North Carolina or something like that. And then we keep going.
Yeah.
Because the Carolinas are huge.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially in North Carolina.
I think it's like half the trip from there. Huh?
Yeah.
You said especially North Carolina?
Yeah.
Sheesh, I remember that time. I don't even want to bring it up, man. That was terrifying.
It takes like 3 hours to get to New York, and driving through North Carolina alone was like 3 hours.
Yeah. It was not longer than that? I thought it was
Probably
longer than that.
yeah.
No, I think it was longer than that.
Probably.
And then it's even worse where you going through a town when it looks like a ghost town and you have no service and you're hoping that you're on the right trail, still on the right road because your maps are gone. I remember I sent a message to my dad just in case. I was like, Pops, I love you. I'm in North Carolina. If you don't ever see me again, this is where I am. Hopefully you get this.
Creepy
that
road.
Was terrifying. I was like, yo, where are we? It was the weirdest thing because it was like these random trailers or in small houses all on the side that looked like vacant. It looked like a vacant area.
There
like nobody lived there.
In sight.
Not one person, bunch of empty cars, empty houses, empty trailers.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like ever so often when you come to this intersection in the road, there would be a big mansion.
Mm-hmm.
And there would be nice cars all up in there.
But still no people.
But still you don't see anybody. So you're like, okay, there's beautiful cars and these beautiful mansions.
It was weird. It was weird.
And then you just, again, like miles of just empty houses, vacant cars.
And there was spots too where like
I legit was like in that moment of like, man, like Lord, I need you. Like, yo. Those are those moments where you're like, all right, you got everything ready in the car, ready to go, geared up. All right. We geared up, we ready? All right.
Just make sure you're never low on gas.
Oh, that would have been a nightmare. That would have been a nightmare. I would have been terrified. Remember when we finally hit the main road? I was like, yes, yes, oh the Lord, oh the Lord.
Yeah, that was.
Thank you.
We did.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see like a mobile gas station. Like, mobile gas station. Yes. I remember that one time where I had a late night on set. Coming home, I'm used to gas stations open after hours, like after midnight. I'm used to that.
Around here.
Yep. So, I'm low on gas. 2 a.m. It's all good. Put in the, you put in the gas on the Google Maps. It shows you the times.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. This is closed. This closed. This one's open. Cool.
Shame on you, Google.
Nothing worse than pulling up with an empty tank of gas to a closed gas station.
Oh, you were so stressed out.
So then I'm like, I can't trust Google Maps. I'm going to put in the next gas station that's probably like another 3 miles down. I probably only got a mile in the tank. So I'm like praying to God. I'm like driving down the street.
I'm telling him, babe, just book a hotel somewhere.
Yeah, I'm driving down the street. And it was gas station after I must have drove past like 4 gas stations. All of them closed. All of them closed. That was the worst. So I can't imagine where we were running out of... No. You know what? That's important. Maybe you should carry like a thing of gas with you. Hey, creative tip. No.
I'm sure a lot of people
more
do that.
Batteries. You can always use more batteries. Yeah, I'll drop a gem for it. Why not? Hey. You have some Jeanette in it too. Why not? Baby, this is chill, man. I like the vibe, babe.
Yeah.
I like this. How do you feel?
I know it's not as, entertaining when Gil is here. Sorry, guys.
Now you holding it down. That's on me. That's like
I'm surprised
That's
I
on
even
me.
decided to come on.
No, it's dope. I think the only time I ever missed a show, was it only one time? Did I miss only one show ever?
I think so, and I think it was Christmas.
Christmas
Wasn't
was
it
the
Christmas?
only show. I'm 106. I hope that will be the only show I miss. Can you imagine Marrio Esco live? Mario misses the show. Like what? What?
Yeah, I think
No,
it was
I mean
that
like
one.
skipped, like completely skipped. I've been faithful to this thing
Yeah.
every single week for the
Wow.
last 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
Oh my, yo,
18, summer of
every
18.
single week for the last
3 years.
3 years.
3 years.
And I missed one show. I skipped. Not miss. I want to miss one show. I want to see what it's like. I'm gonna have like I'm gonna set it up. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna have like different characters.
You couldn't just miss today?
Yeah, then it would have been you by yourself running it.
Oh, no.
Exactly.
Because I don't even know how to put it live, so.
No, I mean I'll be here. I'm not gonna miss it. Like obviously I'm gonna be. How can I miss it, babe? I live here.
No, I thought you meant you weren't going live at all.
No. I want to miss my own show, but I want to just chill in the back behind the camera.
Oh.
Just watch it.
So
I
Gil's
want to see.
gonna host?
I want to see if I can produce this thing like from behind the scenes. You hear me yelling in the background? I'll be the worst. I'll be the worst producer ever. Now you hear me in the back. No, don't change the subject.
Wait,
No, I don't like that. No, change. No,
you do that now?
guys. Oh yeah, I do that now.
Does he not
I
get
do
it?
that now. That's a fact. I meant that. My bad. That's true. I do that now. I do it. Sometimes I catch myself like, all right, we're live streaming. All right, hit record. All right. It's like it's embedded in my head now. I've been doing this for so long. I'm like, doot, 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 doot. It's just like second nature to me now.
And
Like
you're
riding a
"Babe,
bike.
It's easy. Just learn it. I'm like, oh, okay.
I know. I gotta remember. It's like 3 years, man. That's so true. Wow, that's so true.
I should have just watched you from day one.
What were you doing from day one? I never even like. You just saw me going live. Like you were like, what is he doing?
Hello, taking care of our children.
No, but I know. But like, what were you thinking? Were you just thinking like, here's another one? Because I was doing clean fun comedy. I was doing what else? I was doing. I was doing a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Writing scripts, doing film, doing this, doing that.
And then you broke your toe. You started the show.
Yeah. So what were you thinking like at the time?
I thought that this was just gonna be something.
Just another thing
to get through your broken toe.
Ah, okay.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
But no. 161 episodes later.
Crazy. 160 technically.
Oh, I see.
The bonus one was
I see
Christmas.
what you mean. Yeah.
So I did Christmas at the. Oh no, but it didn't land on Christmas. That one just so happened to land on Christmas Day.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's something to be proud of.
I'm saying for going this long.
Staying committed. I'm proud of us for going this long. I'm looking at. I'm like, yo, look at us, man. We chilling. See, over time it becomes easier. It's just like, all right, cool, you chilling. Especially now, I like. What do you feel like you? Since we got off the whole, let's talk about everything everybody else is talking. Gil was telling me the other day. He was like, I was asking my wife. He was like, you notice how now when something's trending, what it, how every single network, every single platform is talking about the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them. So going with it, like doing that platform, doing that tactic or whatever. I don't know what you call it, but we were thinking that's the formula, that's the format. Let's follow the format. And then over time, it's like you get so caught up in just the weekly update, weekly news, update, news, bad news. Everything's bad news, vanity.
So you start watching it.
Yeah, so it started messing. I'm like, yo, this is it messes with your head.
Mm-hmm. That's why I
It's like, how do I unplug when I'm a podcaster? You know, like how do you flip the formula up, man? You don't have to do that. Like, don't be enslaved to that. Just be free, man. Just talk about whatever. You know, especially being creatives and doing what we do. Like, I'm sure, like, it's dope. Like, how do you feel being with a creative? Talk to the ladies out there. Talk to these young ladies out there who are like, yo, I want myself a Christian rapper. Yo, I want to get myself a Christian rapper.
It's been fun. It's been a fun ride.
Yeah.
But
careful with you.
I think it's just because I've grown so much.
Yeah.
And we've been through our trials.
Yeah.
And growing, and that now it's like it's a part of me, even though I have no clue how any of it works. You know, the concept behind it, the way your brain works. I don't know.
You don't have a better understanding of it now, though?
I mean, I do, just because I live it. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I do. You know, it's different. You know those movies we watch when we're watching like boxing films or movies where somebody is doing something outside of the norm, like they're fixed on something outside of just the daily routine.
Right.
And you watch those movies and you understand it. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you get it. That dude has this passion, or that person. It's a chick too.
Yeah.
They had a Netflix one with the, man, I forgot what the name of it was, but she was a comedian. She was a stand-up comedian. And she naturally had the gift to go and just get up on stage, and she just ranted. She just went off on tangents, and people were like dying laughing. She wasn't even trying to be funny. She was just going off rants, and people loved it. And she just naturally had the ability to entertain people by going off of these rants. She became a famous comedian, stand-up comedian, and her whole life changed. And there was conflict with her and her husband because she was on the road doing her thing. Like, I praise God for that. That's one thing with us. Like, I praise God for that.
I do too.
At one point, I struggled.
I can deal with this.
Yeah, at one point, I struggled with the desire to like be there. But then as I grew, I was like, oh, I saw how precious time was.
And when you were there, it made you realize.
Yeah.
Because
praise God for that.
So I'm glad you went too.
Yeah.
It showed that experience. I can't go a long time without you. So.
Oh, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, man. I love you, baby. Come on. Now we're getting mushy. Good. All right, good. It's time to cut out anyway. So
all right.
we good. So how you feel? Tell me how you feel. Like, you like Kiss? Like, this
was nice. Gil, do not miss another show. I like my seat over there better. But this was nice.
This, you know what? This was necessary for you to exercise those muscles. This is like so in the gym, you have the machines.
Oh, it's like that first day, man. When I went to the gym for the first time, I actually think I went in.
And then you were like, got more confused.
And left. Yeah. And I said, babe,
I ain't going there ever again. Yes, I remember that.
I don't know what any of this means.
Yep. And I had to walk you through every single machine. I was like, baby, this is how you do this.
And then someone recognized you.
That's right.
From the show, isn't it?
No, I don't know. I don't know where they recognize me from.
Yeah.
But shout out to them. I forgot who it was.
Yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah.
Oh,
but so it's like that. So it's like you go to the gym, you have the machines.
Mm-hmm.
So when you use the machines, they're not allowing you to use your stabilizer muscles because the machines are fixed.
Mm-hmm.
So you are working your muscles, you're targeting muscles, but you ain't working all of them.
Right.
So then when you get off the machines, you do the free weights, the dumbbells, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're hitting those muscles, and all of a sudden you're sore in areas that you never thought you'd be sore. You're like, what? What is that? How am I sore there? But that's what it's like. Like, this allows you the opportunity to be in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? A little uncomfortable, but it allows you to get that experience. I go back and I look at my I look last week's episode. And I'm like, what is he doing? All right, y'all. Yo, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Yo, shout out to Samy for holding it down. I love you, baby. You did your thing. It was awesome. I could have.
I've been around, hoping and praying that I would get found. I was just saying, he's getting me out. Something that I won't be living without. In his name, I'll be making a way. No longer blind, I've been walking away. Seeking a sign like I went the wrong way. Always been a ride, but you with me always.
You've been showing me love, showing me love, showing me love. Tried to call you bluff, but you were showing me love, showing me love. Anyone can talk a good game, yeah. But I hung up the line, you were standing there like, come and get a hug, 'cause you were showing me love, showing me love.
Unconditional, yeah, you always show me love. Protecting me, I was living like a thug. Friends come and go, but you never leave me alone. You're faithful to the end, bless my happy home. How they gonna tell me you ain't good to me? So proud of me, even with the hood in me. Take away the hate, help me navigate. Trying to spread the good news till we elevate. I had a broken heart till I met the doctor. You call me son, no need for the foster. I was a slave to the bottle with the pain that I swallowed. You broke every chain, gave me hope for tomorrow.